Hi, my name is Simon, and this is Weird. After watching Nomadland, you can find yourself asking, why did this movie win an Oscar? One thing that strikes you the most when watching the movie is how real it is, how real it feels. It is possible thanks to its documentary character, raw dialogues, cold sound design, plain editing, and almost overwhelming use of silence.
It was heart to heart. I never felt like we were on a workplace or a job. This was a human being talking to another human being. And that's not a common occurrence.
But aren't those just old tricks? Is this it? Are those things all it takes to sweep an Oscar for the Best Picture in 2021? Well, there just may be a little bit more to it. The story looks so real and feels so real because it actually is real. More than that, excluding the main characters, the story is presented with real-life nomads playing themselves.
You told a story about your son, and that had to have been extremely difficult, but on the other side, maybe very cathartic.
Exactly. It was very much that. I have not coped well over a long time with my son's death. And it was a conscious decision to turn it into something positive, useful to other people, helpful to other people. It was extraordinarily cathartic. You're absolutely right.
Okay, but you still are not quite convinced why did this boring movie win an Oscar? The action was stretched to the boundaries, the silence was almost uncomfortable, the ending was as bland as the whole thing. Hey, you might be right. But what does it actually mean to win an Oscar? It means a certain group of people, and majority found the movie appealing, interesting, standing out above all the others in the run. But that's not all. The group makes the decision in a certain time and conditions. Nomadland won the Best Picture in the year 2021. Does it mean the same group of people presented with the same set of movies at a different time, say 1990 or 10 years in the future, would have made exactly the same decision? Oh, I do not think so. There are better years and sometimes worse ones if it comes to the Oscars nominations. But you can hardly argue that the group of Best Picture nominations consists of movies at a certain level of craftsmanship, that is, an advanced one. Keeping that in mind, this causes the choice of the Best Picture to be tilted towards more subjective decision. A subjective decision influenced by the time and conditions the person making the choice exists in. Does this ring a bell? Well, actually, often it can be something you'd call a lie. Yes, the movie creators can do that, and no, it doesn't mean it's true. This caption itself is already part of a created story. It is done to legitimize the experience on the very beginning of it. Add authenticity. Think for a second. How different will be your reaction after knowing that what you're watching actually happened in real life? How much more emotions can a simple scene cause when knowing it is a part of actual person's life? Well, if you're more inquisitive than average Netflix couch potato, then after you've watched the movie you can easily check which part of the story were real, if any. Now, back to the Nomadland. The movie consists not even of a real story, but it also is played by the real-life characters themselves, not actors.
And it was mainly myself, playing myself and my own words.
The secret to the Nomadland's unusual perception is increasing emotions, not with the story itself, but with legitimizing the story, making it very relatable, and enabling the viewer experiencing real emotions, not just imaginary ones. The same reason is for why do people even watch documentaries. They are often much less packed with incredible action and unbelievable story. What differs them is their authenticity. Nomadland is a movie created on the very edge of a documentary and a feature film. It is presented with accuracy and through the perfect means of a feature film, while still obtaining the credibility of a documentary. This is why it is standing out. This is why Nomadland won an Oscar in 2021. Thanks for watching, check out my other videos and subscribe to the channel.